guys, I'm back. So I decided to do another makeup tutorial today. It's a one brand makeup haul using the Maybelline products. So if you guys would like to see how I got this look, then keep watching.
Guys, why does my face look so fat from this angle? Oh my goodness.
Tutorial time. So I haven't used any of these products before. They're all still brand new, so I'm not even sure if the colors are gonna suit my face or not. The only product that I have used before that you guys have seen in the last tutorial is the concealer, the Ivory one concealer. So everything else, it's a first. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the primer. It's the Super Stay Makeup Extending Primer, obviously from Maybelline. And this is what it looks like. Let's see. So even though it says it's a clear, it's like a milky white consistency. I hope I don't break out from any of these products because you guys all know how sensitive my skin is. Oh, Bismillah. Then I'm going to go ahead and use the Maybelline Super Stay 24-Hour Stay Fresh Longwear Foundation. It's the Microflex technology and it's number 10, which is the color Ivory. So now you guys know I don't usually do foundation, but I mean it is a full makeup beauty haul, so I gotta do foundation, right? Let's see how this works. I hope this color even suits me. I'm gonna go ahead and use my beauty blender. Now I've wet this beauty blender already. It's a very runny, watery, like thin consistency. I don't want to use too much. The color seems okay. The only problem with me is that I oxidize very quickly, so the color might seem like it matches my skin tone, but then an hour later it seems to just like turn that sandy, brown, dirty color. Hopefully this doesn't happen. I really wish I could wear foundation, guys. Let's see if this actually stays. If it does, I'll be quite surprised because I've used a lot of high-end brands, foundation from high-end brands. So I'll be surprised if the Maybelline actually works for me. I mean, Maybelline is a good product, but I'm talking about like, it's a drugstore product at the end of the day. I'm using very little, guys. I think anybody else would have used like double or even 3 times the amount. But let's just start off with a little and see from there. It seems to be giving quite a bit of coverage, but it feels more like a the word just slipped my mind. A BB cream. It feels like a BB cream, so I actually like it because it gives, as I said, it gives coverage where it needs to, but I can still see a bit of my sunspots on the nose. I can see a little bit of redness on my cheek area, but it just gives a nice even wash. Whatever's left on the beauty blender, I'm literally just gonna drag it down my neck. Now I never do this just because I never ever wear foundation and I only use concealer, so I obviously only concentrate on that area. So it's not necessary for me to put any product on my neck. Okay, then I'm going in and using my beautiful concealer. I love this concealer. And the color of this is light pale. Bit of a V there on the bridge of my nose, just to highlight that section over there, a bit on the chin and on the sides of my nose. I've been getting such bad red spots and uneven skin tone on my face recently. I've been on medication for some time now, and it's caused a bit of like preoral dermatitis, which I think is preoral dermatitis. I've literally diagnosed it myself, but that's the reason I'm putting concealer around the nose, because I seem to get a bit of like redness and discoloration around the nose area. Contour time! This is like Spanx for your face. I'm going to go in with the Master Contour palette. It's in the color light to medium and it comes with 3 shades. So it's got your contour, which is a medium to dark brown. It's got a rosy pink as a blush, and the highlighter, and it's a very soft highlighter. So I'm using this palette for the first time. As you can see, I'm still trying to open the packaging here. So I'm not exactly sure of the intensity of the colors, but let's just see. Gosh, this thing is difficult to open. There we go. Oh, and it comes with a little contour brush. That's awesome. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to leave this little brush and use it for the highlighter. And I'm going to go ahead and use my favorite brush. We all know that I only use the one brush for everything. So I'm going to go in with the contour. They don't actually have the actual colors for the contour, blush and highlighter, but the kit is the light to medium. I don't want to use too much because I'm not sure how intense this actually is. It's a very warm tone. It's pretty. It's not something that I'm really used to because I usually go for something that's got a more like sandy color, something a little bit more deep, but this is very warm. It has a bit of a like orangey reddish tint. I think on a darker skin tone you could actually use this as a blush. Blend that out a little bit more. I'm not sure if you guys can actually see that contour. Go ahead and draw my 3. Let's see on my nose. I hope this doesn't look too orangey, especially for the nose area, because you can still get away with it on the side of the face, but not on the nose. So I'm gonna put very little. What do you guys think? Why does my nose look so long? Guys, I swear to God, I'm not lying. It honestly looks 10 times better in the mirror than it does on the camera. I wish you guys could actually see this, but I'm trying my best, yeah. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and use the highlighter brush. Oh, blush, guys, blush. Need my brush again. Just wipe that off. The blush color is not as intense as the contour. I have to dab it in quite a bit to get some color on it. It's a beautiful color though. It's a very soft rosy pink. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with the little brush that they gave. As you can see, it's a small little angled brush. I'm gonna use this for the highlighter. This brush is a little bit too stiff for the highlighter. I'm gonna try and use it anyway. I actually think it would be better to use this as a contour brush for the nose. But let's just see what we can do with this. I'm gonna go back in and use my brush, guys. I know, people think, oh my god, you're mixing all the same colors, like doesn't it transfer? But it actually doesn't, surprisingly. I've been doing this all the years, like using the same brush, and I've never had an issue with it. I'm not sure if you can actually see that highlighter. It's quite bright in this room though. The highlight is not as intense as I would have liked, but I guess it's okay for like that natural daily look. And I think this is a type of palette that if you want to travel and you don't want to carry all your makeup and you're going on vacay and you're not going to do a full face, then this is a very nice contour kit to travel with. I'll just use a little bit on the bridge of my nose, on the cupid's bow. I'm actually going to go ahead and use my fingers just to get a little bit more pigment. Guys, I don't really see much with this highlighter. I can see a little bit of my cheekbones, but I can't really see anything on the inside of the eyes. Let's try a little bit on the brow bone. Now I know I haven't done eye makeup yet, but I've decided to keep my lids au naturel and I'm just gonna do a cat eye. Okay, so it's made a little bit of a difference on the brow bones and the cheekbone. Guys, it's really hot. Oh my goodness, I'm like dying here. And the air conditioner is in the in my bedroom. We don't have one in this room. I think I need to tell Ahmed to install an aircon here. We'll even get one of those portable ones, seeing that I do all my tutorials here, because oh my goodness, I can't handle it. So at this point, I usually go ahead and do my brows, but I decided to use the Maybelline Tattoo Brow. This is what it actually looks like. And I took the dark brown, so I think it comes in 3 or 4 shades, and I took the dark brown. You get the darker one as well. I'm not sure what it's called. So I put it on. You're supposed to leave it for between 20 minutes and 2 hours. I wasn't sure how intense it was going to turn out, so I decided to just put it on for 20 minutes. And guys, look how natural this is. So my brows are quite thick, but they're a bit sparse in the front and at the ends, and it defines it really nicely. The only thing is you need to make sure that you're really precise. So I take my time and I just like start applying it really slowly, just so that I can make sure the brows are quite defined. So I'm gonna go ahead and not use anything because I don't feel like they actually need to be filled. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Hyper Sharp Wing. It's a duo eyeliner. Okay, so it's not a duo eyeliner. So when I looked at the packaging, it showed 2 brushes, right? It showed the really sharp end and the really like broader end just to fill in, but it's actually 1. So if you look closely, where am I putting this thing? I'm even confusing myself. Okay, so if you look from the side, it's really thick. You can see it's really thin on the one side. So if you're looking from the side, you can see it's really thin, but when I turn it, it gets thicker. So it's basically angled. You literally just turn it over. So I'm gonna move in. Okay, so I've just come a bit closer so you guys can see. So why am I losing my words today? I don't know what's going on with me. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and just to use the sharper side just to do the point. I'm gonna use the mirror behind me, guys, so sorry about that. Wow, that's razor sharp, guys. Okay, now I'm just gonna go ahead and join that line. So as you can see, I'm going to start, when I start joining it, I actually don't start from the tip. I do it from about here, just so that it keeps that line really sharp. Now I'm going to turn it over and just fill it in with the broader side. Ooh, I made a bit of a boo-boo there. Guys, one thing to note with this product, it seems, once I touched it, it seems to have dried very quickly, but when you apply it, it's very wet, so you need to make sure that your creases are, or your eyelids are not sticking to each other, because it smudges. Oh my goodness, I made a hell of a big mess here. I was trying to rub away one of these like smudges, and that's what I usually do with my eyeliner. Like if there's a point out, I usually just take my hand and smudge it in, but this thing decided to move everywhere. You need to be very careful with this. I'm not sure how much I love this. I love the brush, but I'm not too sure about the consistency of the actual product. Done. So now I want to go to the bottom lashes and just draw a really thin line. Do a bit of an Arabic inspired eye. I'm not sure how long this is going to last. Let's see if it smudges all over the place. Then I'm going to take an angled brush, a very, very small angle brush. As you can see, it's very, very fine. I'm just going to blend that in a little bit just to soften it out. There we go, guys. I know it looks a little bit intense on the screen, but I'm actually really liking this. I know a lot of girls do this every day. For me, it's a bit intense, but I like doing something like this for a night out or a wedding or a function. And I think I'm just a bit lazy to do it every day. But yeah, I'm loving that brush. So now I'm just going to go in with a little bit of powder because I did it earlier and I think I skipped that step while I was recording. But I'm just going to do it under the eyes, very lightly. It's quite a matte foundation, and that's the reason I never went in and set it with a powder. But it's just because it's really warm in this room, and just to get a bit of the shine off of my forehead and my chin, I'm just dusting it with a little bit of powder. And this is also a Maybelline powder. It is the Superstay 24. So it's the same range as the foundation. And the color is number 30, and that's Sand. Okay, then I'm gonna go in and curl my lashes. Guys, I can't go without my eyelash color. My lashes used to be very long, but they fall out a lot, and as you can see, they're very straight, so I just need to curl them up so I actually look like I have some lashes going on. Make sure that you guys wait for your eyeliner to dry completely before going in with an eyelash color, otherwise it's literally just gonna sit on the edge. As you can see, there's a little bit of like brown shimmer going on there. That's because I wore that color yesterday, and I never had the patience to wait, so don't do what I do. Well, not all the time, at least. Lashes time. So I've curled my lashes, and you guys know that I'm not really into the falsies, so I'm just going to use my mascara. I'm going to try the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Volume Express. It's the gold one. So I'm going to go in and use this. I know people always talk about the Maybelline mascaras. I've never ever tried them. Let's see if it's worth the hype. It's really helping to lengthen my lashes. It's not really thickening them too much. So it's more length than volume. I'm gonna do another coat, and I know usually you wait for it to dry, but the thing is I don't want it to clump. So I'm just going in immediately. Sorry, I know I'm pulling that funny mascara face again. I always have a habit of doing that. I can't. It's like I literally can't control myself. Guys, I've been watching so many Turkish soapies. These songs are now stuck in my head. I've been humming them the whole day. Okay, I'm gonna go in and do my bottom lashes. It's so strange. I haven't done such a dramatic eye in a really long time. It's so weird for me to actually look at myself. Looking in the mirror, I'm actually liking what I see, but on the camera it's looking a little bit intense. Now it's just the lips, guys, so I'm going to use, if I can find the lip pencil, then we can actually go ahead and do this. 1 minute. Got it. Whew. Okay, so I've got the Maybelline New York Color Drama. It's the Intense Velvet Lip Pencil. So I've decided just to use a lip pencil. I like the matte look, and I didn't want to do, because I did quite a dramatic eye, I wanted to do a very like soft natural lip. So I decided to go in with the lip pencil, and you can see it's like a rosy pink color. Guys, it's actually really creamy, which is nice. I mean, especially for the fact that I'm just using the lip liner, it's actually ideal. Don't forget the corners. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. That was the one brand makeup tutorial using none other than the Maybelline products. Let me know if you guys want to see any more of that, because if you don't, then it doesn't really help me doing these tutorials. And if there's any other brands that you'd like me to try out, I'm trying to do, obviously this was like a budget-friendly brand. I mean, Maybelline is still a good product, but it's not as expensive as the more high-end brands. If you'd like me to try the high-end brands, then leave the comments below. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you soon.